Good evening, my rebels and rebellions. I'm the Dark Rebel, and welcome to the Night Tavern. Fate of the Furious is the 8th installment of the Fast and Furious saga, and it involves once again our heroes saving the world from damnation by a new villain named Cypher, played by Charlize Theron, who forces the main leader of our family of heroes, Dominic Toretto, played once again by Vin Diesel, to betray his family while helping her to get what she wants, which is causing as much destruction and chaos as possible. The movie features the return of some of our favorite characters like Luke Hobbs, Letty Ortiz, Roman Pierce, Tej Parker, Ramsey, and even Deckard Shaw. We also have a new character named Eric Reisner, played by Scott Eastwood, who is a law enforcement agent that works with Petty and is a complete rookie at what he does with some good comedy revolving around him. He is literally playing by the book, and as he goes through everything, he quickly realizes that it's all a bad idea, with him getting his ass kicked by Hobbs and getting quickly outsmarted by Dom. He is a lot of fun and does eventually learn his lesson in the end. The villain in this movie, Cypher, is portrayed well by Charlize Theron. I really like this villain. This is, in my opinion, the first actual villain that we've had in a while in the Fast and Furious saga. She fears nothing and isn't afraid to do what she wants in order to get what she wants. She is also very cunning and has a silver tongue and is a genius mastermind. And what she's got hanging over Dom to make him betray his family is a pretty damn good twist because it's something that we would never had expected, and I will dare not spoil it here. There are some clever ideas brought into this movie, with Dom having to think outside the box in order to throw Cypher off his trail so that he can plan a way out in order to get out of this mess that he's in, and just really shows how above and beyond and gutsy that someone like Dominic Toretto can be. The action in this movie is some of the most chaotic and extreme that I've ever seen in a Fast and Furious movie. I mean, my goodness, you've got hacking into cars with computers in them and the auto driving all over the place and cars literally raining down from the heavens and everything. It's just a lot of fun and everything, just causing as much destruction as possible and chaos everywhere. Oh my god, is it freaking hilarious. This is also one of the very few Fast and Furious movies in a while that has some pretty good comedy in it as well. Most of it, once again, settling around Roman, with him just running his goddamn mouth and not shutting up when he should. Even though at times I honestly wish he would, because his talk at times can get a little tedious. There's even some revolving around Deckard Shaw that I won't spoil here since it plays in with the plot twist that I refuse to spoil here. But it is pretty funny. Though I will say that I think it honestly plays down a bit on his character after what we saw in the previous movie, because Shaw was this black ops guy who could literally do anything and get out of any situation that he was in. He is still a badass that he is, but I think the comedy, while not completely ruining his character, it did kind of downtone him a bit. We also have Christopher Haiju playing Rhodes, who acts as Cypher's right-hand man, and I think he did a good job as playing the role, but I feel that he didn't get that much screen time and should have been given a little more, because I enjoy Haiju from Game of Thrones, and he can do a good job as playing the right-hand man, like he ends up doing with Jon Snow in Game of Thrones, and is kind of underplayed in this movie, but it's still fun to watch. While I feel that this series should have ended with 7, with Brian riding off into the sunset and everything, since Paul Walker passed away a few years ago in that tragic car accident. Brian and Mia are mentioned in the movie, but they refuse to bring him into this, and I think that is a very good idea. Nevertheless, though, the movie is pretty good and has some of the best action in it, in my opinion, and what really makes it pretty good are the plot twists in it and everything that they bring into this movie. I wish, though, they would change it up a bit, because it is honestly like I am feeling like this is now a Michael Bay series, with it like the Transformers series being the same thing over and over again. Because with Fast and Furious, you do think of fast cars and something that's furious, chaos, and destruction. But originally, it was all about races and stuff like that. And while I do kind of like the way that this movie has gone and everything, but we've had now like for the three movies, and just like this, and it does honestly, like the Transformers movies, get pretty tedious. And hopefully, because of how this ends, it's obvious that there'll be another sequel to this. That they honestly do kind of change it up a bit and everything. I'm gonna give Fate of the Furious a thumbs up. Guys, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, share, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And be on the lookout for my very first game review of Persona 5 coming soon. And with that said, the Night Tavern is closed for the rest of the day. Good night, everybody.